What is going on, everybody? And I'm back with a new Euro 2020 fantasy football video. Yes, my second video in a day. Of course, my first video was players to target for match day 4. Now in this video, I'll be discussing players to avoid in match day 4. Of course, I'll be making lots of more videos on Euro 2020 fantasy football. My next few videos will be differentials for match day 4, best captains, and of course my draft and final team selections for match day 4, or the round of 16, whatever you want to call it. So don't forget to subscribe to see all these videos. I've already made a video on players to target, so go check that out. So let's get straight into it, guys, and I picked out a few players that you should avoid for match day 4, and I'll also be giving some reasons to why. Up first is Harry Kane, and you can just see here why you should be avoiding him. I'm surprised he's still selected by 20% of teams. He's 11.5 million and he only has 6 points so far. Of course, England are playing Germany in the round of 16, which is not a favourable fixture. I know Germany have conceded a few goals, but at 11.5 million he is not making value to his price tag. He's 0 goals in 3 games, and England have only had 5 shots on target in 3 games. So I think we should all avoid Harry Kane here. Moving on to the next player. It's Morata for Spain. Now he's 9.1 million. He has 8 points and he's selected by 3% of teams. Of course, Spain play Croatia in the round of 16, which is a decent fixture for Spain. But after Morata's penalty miss against Slovakia, that means he will be off penalties. He could be at risk of being benched, as there's other players now fighting for the forward line position. We've seen Sarabia coming in with a goal and 2 assists. Ferran Torres came off the bench and got a goal. Spain have just nice attacking threats that could be taking Morata's place. I don't see value here. And if Spain win, they will be playing France, of course, in which I think France will beat Spain. But I just don't think there's any value here for Morata. Now the next player I have up is a German, and it's Gnabry. Now he's 9.5 million. He only has 6 points. He's played 3 games. He has blanked in those 3 games so far. At the moment there is no value in him. He's playing as a striker, and could he possibly get benched? There's the likes of Thomas Muller, who's now back from injury, and Werner is fighting for his place for the last 16. So there are just questions over Gnabry's performances recently, and I think he is one to avoid for the round of 16. Now moving on, and it's a Belgian player. It's Eden Hazard. Now he's selected by 2% of teams only. He has 8 points, and his price tag is 10 million, and of course they play Portugal in match day 4, so a tough fixture for Belgium. Of course, if Belgium do win, they will be playing Italy in the quarterfinals, which is another tough fixture, so their fixtures are not favourable here. Hazard has played 139 minutes out of 270, and he's only had 1 assist so far, and especially after playing in an easy group, he didn't seem to perform. He didn't look fit. Will he start is another question. I think he is one to avoid here. And up next is Lucas Hernandez for France. Now some people will be saying, why would you be avoiding him here? Of course, France play Switzerland. They have a very good fixture, but at 6.5 million, he's the most expensive French defender and the second most expensive defender in the whole game. He's being rotated with Digny a lot recently, and he did come off at half time with a knock against Portugal after he took a knock in the knee. So he could miss this game versus Switzerland, and I've seen reports saying he will be out after taking this knock. So just keep an eye on it. I think he is one to avoid. And my final player in the one to avoid list is Bruno Fernandes, and you will all know he's 10.5 million, 6 points. He has blanked in all his games so far. Ronaldo seems to be the key man for Portugal. He's selected by 15% of teams, and of course they play Belgium in match day 4, which is a tough fixture. Like I said, he's 3 blanks in 3 games. He's not on penalties. He was benched in his last game against France, and I don't think there is no value here for Bruno Fernandes at 10.5 million. So there you go, guys. They are just some players that I have picked to avoid for match day 4. Leave some comments in the comment section. Who do you think that we should all avoid for match day 4? Comment below. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a like. I'll be back with lots of Euro 2020 content. Have a great day.